Alright. We got everybody squished into this Batmobile, right?
I can barely fully understand.
Also, bad news.
What?
Oh, that's right, Alfred.
Also,
Bane
apparently I
found
have
his way
hologram
in-
technology now.
It's supposed to be a screen in front of me or something. But yeah, basically, Bane not only stormed the house, but actually broke into the Batcave.
I mean, not gonna
And
lie,
has-
that's something Bane does in like every iteration.
Yep, well, this is serious news because he's destroyed almost everything, and Alfred is somewhere, like, dying.
Oh no! I hope to God Alfred isn't dead. It would be a shame if this was a prequel.
Dude,
Oh,
for all
also
you
you
know,
guys
maybe,
did. You guys had Firefly in the last episode. Ah, damn! I wish I was there.
Sorry, I didn't know you were a huge Firefly buff.
It's
It has
it's
more-
Crispin fucking Freeman, man.
Oh, that explains everything.
He did have fun, but okay. Now we return to the computer.
Don't rest assured though. We'll make sure you at least see what he's like as a like as a monkey.
Oh,
What? Oh, what?
How did he get so
pumped
tiny?
and primed.
Pumped and primed. Crispin Freeman is in
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Alfred?
was Spectre in that. Anyway, Alfred's got crushed.
The animation of him just like
Oh,
right on
I
top.
know it.
I'm sorry.
Don't add me to the weight you carry.
Alfred, you don't need to be so melodramatic. Remember, this is a prequel.
I'm not dead.
Damn.
No, he actually is dead right now.
Oh right, and
Cannibalism.
I mean, you know, in some ways, I could totally have seen this game try to pull something like what was it? Age of Calamity pulled off, where it touted itself at first as a freaking prequel, then it turns out to be, oh wait, it's sparking its own freaking alternate reality.
However, if you listen in the background, we're remembering
Clear!
something.
Oh,
Come on, damn it.
Because remember we saw those people doing that, also listen. There's a riot happening out there, and yeah, breathe, darn you!
oh my ribs!
Real talk, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, but
That
I don't think it is.
I am a certified sorry
Whoosh.
CPR. I am a certified CPR technician. That is not how it fucking works. You would break you would break the person's ribs doing that.
But have you tried CPR with electroshocks?
God damn you.
But with anything right here,
I can't even defend my own home. Master Bruce.
If you excuse me, I'm going to go look for Ethan Winters. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a different. That's a different actor. I forgot.
I mean, real talk, if there was who would you, oh, gee.
he's remember the people he couldn't save.
Anyway, who would you make the Ethan Winters of the Batman universe?
I don't know.
That character. Okay, I suggest looking up one of the best Batman comics. It's called Batman Noel. It's narrated by this one. It's narrated by a person who is like in leagues with the Joker, but only because he had to pay off some debts. And I don't know, he sounds enough to be like the Ethan Winter. I don't know. To also be fair, Ethan Winter is a pure badass, so I feel like he would just be Batman as well.
And with that, it's time for us to finally stop trying to take all this world on our own and be the goddamn Batman.
Weren't we already?
No, we were just the Batman before. Now we're the goddamn Batman. Very different classification.
I honestly...
I
Well,
prefer
I
the-
don't.
I was gonna say I prefer the term Devil Damn Batman.
Well, I was about to say I'm not sure if that's. I'm not sure if the transformation's complete. I have not seen this Batman eating a single rat.
No,
Oh.
that Batman... Okay, just to let you know, the whole goddamn Batman is a legitimate meme, Jordy, but only because the person who made the meme
Is an idiot.
Yeah, Frank Miller, he's more just a crazed fucking lunatic. He's like if the Joker decided to write Batman fanfic.
Oh my.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I suggest looking up Frank Miller. Like, he's done maybe 3 great comics, and then in like the early 2000s, he became fucking.
Don't think I'm done with you yet.
He became
Yeah, it's
I'm
like-
still doing
fucking
this.
insane.
Anyway.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's sad. It's sad to think of because one of those comics, in some ways, is often regarded as what pretty much jump-started this whole shift in tone for Batman since
Yeah.
the '80s.
Yeah, The Dark Knight, or The Dark Knight Returns. Basically, that is considered one of the quintessential Batman stories, if not the most quintessential. And it's a fantastic.
Lord knows DC thinks
Yeah,
that.
it is. Well, I think so too. There's a reason why. It is amazing. The one thing I hate though is when people go like, "Man, Batman's a killer in this one." Batman does not ever kill in that, and I hate the fact that Zack Snyder goes like, I'm going to have my Batman use guns, because Batman totally used guns in Dark Knight Returns, despite the fact that in that comic, he literally takes a gun, snaps it in half, and says, this is the weapon of the enemy.
He actually
that's
he
fair.
did technically he did like beforehand once, but it was in one of those like he's realizing how old he is, and it's like kind of like a desperation move. And he technically didn't kill someone with that shot. It just I think it was just
that
like
was that was actually in Batman Beyond's first episode.
I could have sworn Dark Knight Returns did something like that too.
Or okay,
Yeah,
he did use a
I'm
gun.
gonna catch everybody up on the plot real quick.
Okay, sorry.
Joke.
I'll shut up.
You can keep. You can continue. I just need to talk about this first. So James Joker has broken out of his cell because Harleen is bad at her job.
Also, I do
and-
apologize. I do really apologize. I fucking
What?
love that the Joker had time to fucking TP the goddamn station. Like, TP,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's with
TP the
what's with
prison.
all the
Oh,
what's
Now,
with all the
boys, just like
streamers?
we rehearsed. Ready? TP.
Yeah, I was about to say, who said that the Joker was the only one that TP'd it?
I'm sure it's just very good.
It's so
networking,
weird
but-
hearing you guys say TP.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But
It's called
yes,
TPing when you throw toilet paper at a house
But-
and cause streamers. It's legitimately called TPing.
But yes, in any case, yeah. So James Joker broke out of his cell. We already discovered that, and now he's starting a huge riot. So welcome to the
Oh,
Oops.
jeez. I think you dived
one
a little
level
too
too
dove a little too deep into the sewers, Batman.
There we go. So yeah, welcome to our final set piece, back where it all began of this game, Blackgate Prison.
And the
Oops.
sewers.
So, okay, welcome back, Jordy and Matt. Of course,
Yes, hi.
Jordy, do you have any input on the Firefly, and any of that stuff? Since you weren't there for those parts either.
I have no idea who Firefly is, so unfortunately I do not have any input whatsoever.
Okay.
Believe it or
Oh,
not,
you need to take
Firefly
care of the
might-
electricity first.
Firefly might be.
Come on.
Firefly
Go!
might
Why aren't you
actually
gluey?
be more
Oh, that's why we got to
insane.
turn off the power.
Actually, okay, going to say, Firefly is probably up there with the actual legit insane Batman villains, along with Ventriloquist and Mad Hatter, and stuff like that. Because they, he is truly like fucking deranged.
Yeah, but to explain like the more of him, since I'm sure
Punching
Jordan is-
live electrical wires. I'm sure we're fine.
I was about to say, since I'm sure she's more curious about the gimmick, he's basically a pyromaniac with a jetpack.
Okay, that makes sense.
So imagine
I mean,
if
in
Dingo
hindsight-
Dial could fly.
I mean, in hindsight, it's not a very creative name when you think about it. He likes fire. He flies. So.
There
But-
is a Batman villain called the Mad Hatter who is legitimately just the Mad Hatter, and you fucking criticize that?
I would
At
take
lea-
him
I mean, but
over
they're-
Firefly.
I mean, I don't know. Firefly
What
was
about
a
Killer
very
Moth?
Firefly was a very kind of iffy cult classic sci-fi series.
I mean, to be fair, let's be real here. Like we say, we give select creative names. Let's never forget that the most popular villain in the entire thing is the Joker.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
it's
that's-
the
Okay,
Joker.
well, how about this for stupid names? Calendar Man.
Oh yeah, that is
Yeah,
kinda
that's
stupid.
fair.
Yeah.
Also, I will say,
also I messed this up. Sorry. So what I need to do here is I need to turn on the power by hitting this button and then quickly throw the remote battering to catch the current and then short circuit the box. So
but,
go.
it's a good thing I can control these batarangs in slow motion. Thanks, Flash. But no,
You're talking about that one scene, huh?
But no, I will say, like, I will say as well, like, one thing I am annoyed about is people going like, man, Killer Moth is the most pathetic Batman villain. In my opinion, if you write Killer Moth right, he can be fucking horrifying.
If you write Killer Moth right, he'd be a really good dad figure.
I don't like that
little
Killer
bit, and-
Moth.
oh, no!
It doesn't feel like Killer Moth.
Okay, well, I don't know who any of these killer moths are.
I'm
or
talking
what
about the
their
one
iterations
from
are.
Teen Titans.
Yeah, I
you know, the
know.
one who's...
Oh.
Well, I was elaborating for Logan.
Yeah.
Right,
Voiced by
I forgot
Thomas
about
Hayden
him.
Church.
Nice.
I don't think I should be blocking up all these steam pipes.
Honestly, the only killer moth that immediately comes to mind is the one from the Lego Batman.
Yeah, so I will say one thing I love about the Lego Batman game or movie.
The game.
Yeah.
Or not Killer Moth, fucking Firefly.
Okay.
Or-
No,
or
Killer
either
Moth
one of
was
them.
Killer Moth wasn't that game. Which, to be fair, Killer Moth was made like at the height of the Silver
Fuja.
Age, so his costume is
I'm sending you into
fucking
space.
stupid.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
there we
I
go.
love it.
It's great.
Oh, it's a
There we go.
beautifully stupid costume. But no, like one thing I like is when they hinted at Killer Moth in the first Arkham game, when we found this cell and he legitimately had people cocooned and drained of their blood. I really like that Killer Moth.
Jeez.
Wait, I'm sorry, is he a moth or a devil damn vampire bat?
Killer Moth is.
A
I mean,
Vampire moth?
if you recall back in our Hollow Knight stuff with Grimm, there are vampiric moths.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said he was a Calyptro moth.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a Batman villain called the Mosquito?
I
Not
know.
honestly
maybe in the
baffled
works
if
of
there hasn't
parody,
been.
but...
Also, oh, that's right. Now you get to see that. Unfortunately, our cape is messed up.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. I mean, that, like, you know, if you were in freaking, if Poison Ivy was in this game, she would probably have taken advantage of that and started bringing out a whole bunch of, you know
Vines.
what, vines. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that.
Well, here's also
No
the thing
worries.
with all the
Oh
whole...
well. Also, so sorry. Then you were gonna talk immediately after me. This is now the game's true final last Predator or whatever the heck Hyde called them.
Yeah, Predator levels.
Yeah, this is the last Predator level because Harleen and the other psychiatrists are held captive in the center area. Because who'd have thunk that psycho inmates were potentially
Also,
volatile?
I fucking
Alright,
love that
sniper.
I don't know if anybody notices, but the level where we have to save Harleen, I like to like people to note what the gargoyle statues are.
Oh my gosh, they're jackals. It's a jackal.
They're hyenas.
I know they're hyenas. Sorry.
Nice
All right, but
callback.
continue. All right, but continue on what you were about to talk about, Matt. Before we got entered this place, when we were talking about Firefly and the moth and the mosquito.
I forgot.
Oops.
Aw.
Okay,
That's
James, you
okay.
say your piece.
Yeah, but
Honestly, just the idea that Harleen and the other inmate got captured by Joker's goons, and I'm just thinking, like, this is probably just this, like, a process of the transformation, and I'm just suddenly thinking back to that when, basically, from, what was it, Arkham City, where you had the mooks just dissing her from the sidelines, going all, "Oh, Mr. J, hurt me some more!"
Oh yeah, that
I
was
remember
City.
that.
It
Yeah.
was City.
I mean, she's crazy.
City is
And
let's
I-
be
and I-
fair,
and I'll-
City is the best in the series.
And I'll still say that
say so.
the mook that was doing those impersonations did a really damn good Joker.
No.
Like, it was scary good.
Off you go. So again, I don't know if Hype and I have look at him go. I don't know if Hype and I have particular like styles of how to deal with these, but my style is again because I'm a freaking simp for the Nolan trilogy. I love to do these
What
like
the heck
that
is
Batman
going on
where-
back there?
Ha! I'm still in the smoke, you fool.
There
anyway,
you go.
I like to do things like the Nolan Batman, in the sense of I love to do things very swiftly and just hope that the enemies get so confused they don't know what to do.
I mean, that's perfectly valid. Like, there's really no wrong way to do these Predator sections, so you do whatever you think feels
No
best
wrong
to
way
you.
aside from literally jumping right in front of them.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
I will not be doing
okay,
that.
there's no wrong... Oh, boy.
Okay, you saw nothing.
I didn't see
But I will say, you saw nothing.
Jerry!
You saw nothing.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
that's
that's just kind of like...
Oh, right in
Smack.
the butt.
Oh, you not only knocked him out, but you teabagged him. Disrespectful, Batman.
I was about to say, it looked like...
He knew
it
what
looked
he
like you
did.
headbutted his butt.
Oh,
Can
wait.
I land on the?
I was
I
about to
do all
say,
that and
now you say that, now he literally has become the goddamn Batman.
There it is. All right, hey, Harleen.
Sorry, I accidentally.
You're free to
kicked my
go.
kitty. You okay, girl?
No worries.
What's it to you?
I'm sure she's gonna be a real nice character in my life.
In
Yeah,
your
I'm sure
dreams,
she'll be
buddy.
fine.
No hazard.
Sure.
Look, I know why you're here. He's in the Panopticon.
Panopticon.
Waiting for you.
Yeah, that's an actual nerd. That's a word.
It even says
I
so
was
right
gonna
there.
say. What was I gonna say? So I mentioned, yeah, that's how I like doing things. That's right. I was gonna say, Hype. I didn't know if it factored as much here as it did in like Asylum or maybe City, but the whole fear and heart rate levels with the enemies wasn't really like a huge factor in these Predator segments for me.
Not really. Basically,
no, it's not a factor
all
in general.
Oh.
Sorry, you were saying, Steve?
Oh. There's a
no,
security.
you basically just did like a shorter version of what I was about to say.
I don't know why. I would love the idea though of that if there was a mechanic like in a game called, I don't know, like Arkham Fear or whatever, just me spitballing
I mean,
stupid fan names.
I feel
Like it would be cool. Go ahead.
I feel like they should have introduced that in Night due to, you know, who the villain is and all that, but they don't.
It's something where like I could see that being a really neat mechanic if, say, like, hear me out, especially in the Predator mechanics, if like of course, okay, we're not going to give anybody heart attacks because we don't kill, but like if there was like a system where if you actually did things in such a perfect way. Okay, sorry. Other really stupid metaphor. Anyone here seen Monsters University?
Yeah?
Yes.
I know of it.
Okay, remember how like the very end and Mike and Sully like set up that whole big thing to like actually scare like adults and stuff. Also, real quick, little cameo.
Apparently, the Joker's afraid of me.
Yo,
Hey, Deathstroke.
Wouldn't let me out.
everyone gets to go out except for you. You stay.
It's like, I don't fear men, but that thing, he scares me.
Sorry,
I mean, it's
Deathstroke.
fucking Deathstroke.
By the way, how'd you
But-
enjoy your few minutes of fame back in the last couple parts?
Someone else.
I was in a couple of parts.
I wasn't.
Yeah, he had this little but yeah, poor Deathstroke.
What was it,
But-
like 10
but-
parts ago?
Yeah, it was like way long. It was like for just one real scene that we got with him. But otherwise, as he
Which
as he
sucks
just said right
because he
there,
was one of the big advertisements of the game.
Yeah.
it was a matchup people wanted. But yeah, no, otherwise you just saw there his whole morality system is that like unless there's a bounty involved, he's very much like Taskmaster in that unless there's a bounty involved, he doesn't really want any part with it.
I mean, kind of. I will say, different versions are different in many ways. Different versions of Deathstroke are different. But to be fair, all versions of Deathstroke go like, I'll do it for the money. But this one involves the Titans. I'll do it for free.
Actually, that actually brings up a question I want to ask. But first, you're you idiot! You fooled everybody.
It's
Anyway,
like,
go
you ruined
ahead,
my
Mike.
compo. Well, I was about to say, like, something that I don't think we really touched upon, like, at least I don't remember us touching upon, like, we make the whole joke about how, like, oh yeah, they made a big deal about Deathstroke despite him not really doing much in the story. A part of the reason why is because, similar to what they did with Catwoman in City, you can actually play as Deathstroke and all the challenge maps and whatnot.
Right.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fair.
But no,
I love these shot gloves so goddamn
also,
much.
I will say, like, Deathstroke is one of my favorite villains in just DC in general. And I hope to all that is holy that Season 4 of Titans brings him back.
That'd be neat.
Because the actor for...
He's a great villain.
The actor for Deathstroke in Season 2, like, honestly, my favorite version of Deathstroke ever I've seen, Season 2 of Titans. Like, aside from
Yeah.
Slade from Teen Titans, like, Season 2 of Titans has an amazing Deathstroke. Like, he feels like a combination of Deathstroke from the comics and the Titans version. Or Teen Titans version.
Okay.
And also his actor, Miles Morales, is just fucking fantastic.
Right. Okay. But yeah, before I got... Whoa, Jesus, I'm into the space again. Oh, he's back. But one of my favorite little... No! You get to hide your face. One of my last things I was thinking of was that that with the fear idea with the monster thing is like it would be really cool to me if there was like a whole setup where if you do a Predator section in just such a way that you like really like drive home the tension of a situation, like make bodies fall in front of people unconscious, like throw smoke bombs, do like bombs and stuff to really drive them crazy. If that could all build up to something where if you got someone's heart rate and fear so high, you don't even have to do a takedown, you just suddenly appear in front of them and they just faint and pass out from seeing you appear in front of them.
That would be
That would be
hilarious.
funny, actually.
Yeah.
How you
Like
doing?
actually like play with it. I don't know. I could see a really cool idea of that. Like setting up.
It's funny you chime in with that disinterest, Jordan. I was actually just about to check up on you.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing okay.
Okay.
I'm listening to the Joker as he gives off his poetry emotion.
I mean, if it don't worry, Logan. I think it's a cool game mechanic.
No,
idea.
you're all.
I think
you're all
so
on board. Don't worry.
too.
You're all on board. Look at that guy. He's barely hanging. Anyway, here
He's
is
barely
the last.
hanging on.
Here is before our big like boss. This is, and for you guys remember very distinctly. This is the last big encounter with a number of opponents. At least 2 Bane goons, 1 Beefer boy, and 2 people with stun rods. So this was the one that when I was trying to go for the final Apex like vigilante skill tree,
I remember.
I had to.
I was about to say, yeah, I definitely remember. Like, so to give people context, before he recorded for this, he had me watch his whole playthrough so I can give him like pointers and whatnot. This challenge in particular, he kept repeating until the devil damn cows come home because he was really like, and I could sympathize with him because there were certain parts of City where I was like this as well, but his perfectionism was really aching him.
I mean,
this part.
to be
I
fair,
had to get
Logan and
it.
I are completionists, so I understand his suffering.
And I think, and I believe the only way you could do this was you had to get a perfect combo and never lose your combo once during the whole encounter.
Correct.
Which, yeah, no, and so I pulled it off finally with like a combo of like over 100, and it was insane.
It's always satisfying when you can never get a combo that high.
Also, really quick,
Yeah.
this is Titans and this is Titans Deathstroke, and in my opinion, it's the best costume too.
Oh, it's interesting that they don't go with the orange on the mask,
yeah.
but it's kind of there in the other design.
No, they
Well,
do.
it's
they
there,
do.
it's just-
It's just darker.
It's like it looks
Yeah.
like more like a copper color. I see.
Well, yeah, it's
Honestly-
kind of more copper, but even then.
Honestly,
Okay.
the way I see it, it kind of reminds me similar to what he looks like in the first Injustice.
Yeah, no,
could see
and
that.
I really like this outfit. I love the chainmail look and all that to his armor. And also, Masai Morales just did a great job. Anyway, apologies for me but gushing about Deathstroke.
No, you're fine. Deathstroke is cool, and stay tuned for the post-credits scene that kind of shows what could have been.
Well, actually, if you think about it, considering the new game Rocksteady is working on, kind of did become.
Like, do you think he'll actually appear with the same actor and everything?
He might, but I doubt it. Like, if
But anyway,
anything, he'll be a DLC character.
I'll say
Yes.
real quick, then we can end the part. Assault on Arkham did touch upon it, where it's like Deathstroke pretty much turned down her offer.
Which, to be fair,
okay.
I kind of understand because I don't actually think I've ever seen Deathstroke part of the Suicide Squad. Like, ever.
Not really, no.
No, not really. All right, well, stay tuned, James. You will get to. It will be a lot. It will. We'll definitely. We'll just talk. We'll talk about the game that we're doing as well.
We will?
This is a game?
Oh.
You know, it's saddening that none of us ever commented that that last beat 'em up section we were just in was taking place in solitary.
I'm a little teapot.